Let's take a look at what happened today in the stock market. We are Thursday, January 8th. Let me just make sure that everything is doing great with the live. Yes, it is. So yeah, we are going to take a look at Tesla stock like we usually do. We do a live like this every single day of the week. We are looking at Tesla, looking at the VIX, looking at the stock indices. Is the stock market as a whole, by looking at the stock indices, is the stock market going in the same direction as Tesla stock? We are going to take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Are they finally bouncing? The cryptos have been trying to move, but they have not been moving significantly. So we are going to take a look at that if they finally started to move for good. So let's start with Tesla. Tesla closed at $435.80. That's up $4.39, 1% higher. So yeah, well, look at this. Remember, big bullish channel, double support. Double support. Yesterday we've talked about it at length. Double support, and look at this here. Look at this here. The first support, we had perfect touches. Then we had slippage here, here with the body of the candle. And today it's looking pretty much like we used that double support to start to go a little bit above. At the same time, we bounced on 426.47. So okay, we are going to take it. This is reality, so we need to, we need to take reality in. So we are taking it in. Does that mean that Tesla is finally bouncing on that big bullish channel? So far, no, we don't have any momentum yet on the daily chart. Look at this right here with our indicators. No momentum yet. A green candle is always nice. Don't get me wrong, it's always nice. Last time when we came to the support, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. 7 days, boom, to start moving. So we don't have, we don't have anywhere else to go. We have other stocks that we are looking at on Discord. On Discord, if you want to look at other stocks using the same principles, the same technical analysis that we are doing here on Tesla, you need to join, become a YouTube member at the Discord level, and this is going to give you access to my private Discord server. But yeah, so in the meantime, Tesla is not doing much. We have been going down since when was the top? Right here, December 22nd. Boom, look at this. Yeah, even before that, December 19th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 red candles in a row. 1 small green. 2 more red. Now a bigger green. Not much more volume. So things are pretty still. Buyers are not rushing into Tesla stock, and they are not overpowering the sellers. It's the opposite that's happening. For the past 3 days, we can say, this is another fact, we can say that 426.47 is a nice support. This is a floor. Sellers don't want to sell below that, even if buyers would like to buy at $1. Even buyers are willing to buy at any price lower than 426, of course. So what is preventing Tesla stock to go down for the past 3 days are the sellers that are not willing to sell below 426.47. They consider that, no, this is low enough. I'm not going to agree to sell lower. So if there are no sales, then there cannot be any transactions. And if there are no transactions at a certain price, then it's not plotted here with our candles. So right now, for 3 days, we have stopped at 426.47, and we seem to be, this is only one candle, we seem to be bouncing on that bullish channel support. So we are going to need more candles. No stochastic yet on the daily chart. Maybe we have stochastic on the 1 hour chart. And yes, we do. So, okay. Momentum is starting to build off of, and look at this, you know, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. You know, this is the bullish channel support. Boom, boom. This is on the 1 hour chart. So 2 perfect touches there. This is 1 perfect. This one almost perfect. This one is absolutely perfect. So we are really starting to bounce, but this is only the 1 hour chart. Let's keep things into perspective. This is only the 1 hour chart. We have stochastic. We have momentum on the daily chart. We have momentum, but you know, this is not something that we could really act on today on Discord, because you know, we had to break that 435.50, but then again, we broke it not too long ago, like yesterday, and still caved in a little bit further at 438.29. So here sometimes we cave in at 435.50. So 435.50 was the bare minimum that Tesla stock needed to break on the 1 hour chart, so that maybe this could remotely become interesting. And I'm choosing my words carefully. This was not that interesting. But this was the bare minimum. Then after that, we have history showed us that at 438.29 we could have a reversal, and also in the past 440 was kind of another resistance. So you know, on the 1 hour chart before 440 13, there's not much we can do, and we did not even reach that. We did not reach 440. We did not reach 438. We barely got above 435.50 for 1 hour. Then we lost it. Then we gained it back another hour. And another hour after that, we are still above. So, you know, 3 candles above 435 with 2 candles outside. So, you know, what I'm trying to say here is that we have momentum, but we still have 2 horizontal resistance that we need to break. 438 and 440. Boom. That's it. End of story. So, and on the 1 hour chart, we are even further away from momentum. And even if we have momentum, we need to break a horizontal resistance that we could get stuck under, and we don't know yet what it is going to be. My hunch would be that probably at 452 on the daily chart. So we could be moving like this, boom, and moving and having a buy signal above 452.91. You know, that 452 was useful in the past. We would come down, and boom, we broke it, and then we had a small move. So this is a guess. This is as good as flipping coins. We are going to see exactly what is going to be the number when we start to see Tesla stock accumulate around this bullish channel support. We need to see it accumulate, and then we can see where the accumulation is taking place. It is possible that the accumulation happens at a higher price. It's possible that we start zigzagging at 467 right here too. It's possible. You know, if we go in the past, this is the support right here. This was the accumulation. So, you know, support was at 385, accumulation was at 427. And here, this was the accumulation. We had the move, and it zigzagged once outside of it, so that effectively the real accumulation became 360. You know, you see it, how cleaner was that 360 move, and once we broke it, we were gone. So we had a little bit of a fake accumulation. Well, it's not fake accumulation. But you know, at 335 right here, we broke it, came back down, tried again, and then used it as kind of a support. So this was very zigzaggy. So the real accumulation was at 360. So my point is that the real accumulation or the accumulation pattern can happen at any point. Maybe this is going to be at 467. Maybe this is going to be at 452. We don't need to know in advance. We just need to know to identify it, where it accumulates, and then draw our conclusion and draw our smart objective. You know, smart objective. You know, what is going to be the objective price we need to break in order to consider this a buy. So we are going to have to wait before we can have a decision on this. So let me greet some of you. Hello 17EV, Valerie. Hello, nice to see you again. I'm starting to remember some names. Eggshell, Skull Rule. You have big names. And yeah, thank you. Thank you, Robert. Donald, Robert became a member. So voila. So this is what's happening with Tesla. No momentum. We have some momentum on the 1 hour chart, but we still have some stuff to break. So what's happening with our VIX? VIX is climbing still. 1546. It's below 20, so we like it. It's below 1595, so we can tolerate that. We can tolerate that. Today it's still going higher. We are up by 0.07, so we would like this to stop at some point and to revert back down. Let's take a look at let's take a look at let's see if this has affected the stock indices. So Dow Jones 49,266. So Dow Jones a update today, but we are still on this. You know, we had a nice move. Now we are descending a little bit. We still have momentum, so we don't have to worry about this one. This is just regular noise that's happening. SPX, oh boy, this is nice. You know, this is nice. This is proving our lines. You know, look at this. 69.20. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to be talking about this, but 69.20 right here, you know, it was used as support. It was used as resistance. Here was not really used at all. Here, you know, this is where this is what really surprises me. Well, it does not surprise me, but I'm always happy to see this, you know. Can we be more smack on it? 69.20. 69.20. Is this an important number? Yes, it is. You know, for how many hours today? So yeah, all of the hours today. It started at 9:30, and even yesterday we stopped on it. So yesterday's candle and all of today's candle are pretty much right smack on 69.20. So this is telling us that our lines are great, are really great. So that's a fact. Lines are great, and what else does it tell us? That it's pretty much undecided. When you have a stock that is on support and staying on support or staying on resistance and is not really moving above, below, and right smack on it, it's just showing us that the market is undecided. So we would really need some catalyst to convince people to get back in more than what's happening right now. Right now we are in an equilibrium between the buyers and sellers. The tug of war between the buyers and sellers is even Steven. So this is why we are having days like this. Let's take a look at QQQ. A little bit of a down day. We still have good momentum, so that's not too bad. And Nasdaq, yesterday we tried to break above this descending resistance, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles on it. This is part of a small bullish channel going higher very slowly. so slowly that since December we have been going down on average, but since November this is going higher. The time span we are looking at is so important. It's really critical. As a matter of fact, it's critical. We can say, well, the stock market is up, that the stock market is going up. If I look at this, I can say the stock market is going up. If I look at this today, well, the stock market is going down. If I look at this from December again, well, it's going down. If I look at it from November, well, it's going up. So the time frames that we are looking at, the span of time that we are looking at is really, really important. So yes, and let me answer Valerie right here, $400. Yeah, so Valerie is asking, is it possible that Tesla will break support and go to 400? Yes, it's completely possible. Completely possible. I guess you're talking about this right here, 395 to 400. Yes. I might say that this gap right here has been fulfilled because we came back. So theoretically, it's taken care of. But we could go back to 410. We could go back to 382. So these are still in play because we are still into this bearish channel. So we should be going down until we go outside of that bearish channel. So the bearish channel is still in place. So we can assume, unless proven otherwise, that we should be continuing lower. And the proven otherwise is really what is trying to happen right here with one candle that's green right here. This is the proven otherwise. So we have been proven wrong only today that Tesla should be continuing lower. Are we going to get proven wrong again tomorrow? Nobody knows, but we are going to be there to take a look at it as it happens. So Nasdaq trying to it was not really trying today as much as yesterday. Yesterday we tried to go higher, was squished down. So today we started at that resistance and then came down. Russell, oh, look at this. Small caps, boom, boom, boom. If you have some small cap stocks, this is starting to look interesting. We are very close, you see this? Very close to breaking a previous high, so the small caps are looking good. We could still revert, but if we break that tomorrow, so this is going to be an indication that the small caps are moving. And this is what we do on Discord also. So on Discord, if you have a stock that you would like some guidance on, technical analysis wise, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know your financial situation and I don't want to know it. But technical analysis wise, if you have a stock that you want me to look at and do the lines, I'm going to do it on Discord. Okay, let's take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Gold still into its bullish channel. Still, we still have momentum. This is good. This is continuing. Silver, very, very volatile. We have momentum. So the move that we have right here is a, is a real move. It's not a dead cat bounce. It is a real sustainable move, sustained by a bigger influx of buyers than the sellers that we currently have. So this is a valid move. And we are still into this bullish channel. Bullish channel right here. This is still continuing, so that's fine. Bitcoin. Okay, well, Bitcoin for the past 2 days, since Tuesday. So since Tuesday, we have been coming down. I really like what I see here. Let me try to make this a little bit more clear. So the candle, we see it right now. This hammer candle, this cross. I like to see this. This is indicative that that Bitcoin went lower. It went as low as 89,280 and then was pushed back up. So it's the pushing back up that's good news. If we take a look at the 1 hour chart, we see it here. So Thursday, let me see here. So Thursday, I have the chart. Wow. Okay. So this is, let me try to make this bigger. So right here, this is Wednesday at 11 o'clock p.m. This is Wednesday. Then this is Thursday midnight. It started at midnight. The candle finished at 1 o'clock. So boom. So this is where we were Thursday this morning. We came down and then we were pushed back up. So this price action right here was not sustainable. It was too low. Buyers came in more than sellers, so this is why it was pushed back up. So this is showing us that this support at 90,672, even though it did not hold for 7-8 hours, it failed for 7-8 hours, then it recovered. So this is giving credence to this support right here. Not as much credence as if it had held like here, it held. And now it's holding. So it's like a drunk friend that's you know, is not getting drunk, but got drunk here. So are you going to trust that friend? Well, he had a relapse right here, but then he recovered here a little bit. So I'm using this analogy so that you can start understanding the movement of a stock price. You know, if it fails, that's one thing. If it recovers after having failed, that's a little bit better. If it had never failed, maybe it would have been better, you see. So this is what we can gather here. And again, this is a real-time survey. This is a real-time survey of Bitcoin buyers and Bitcoin sellers. This is a real-time survey asking them at what price would you like to, are you going to buy Bitcoin at? What is the highest price you would buy it at? What is the lowest price you would be selling it at? And this has been answered. This is the highest price for now. This is the highest price for now. This is the lowest price for now. So this is a real-time survey. And as we see a change in that survey, we are going to decide if we want to buy or sell Bitcoin based on the trajectory of that change in price. So 90,672 is holding. That's the conclusion. Boom. So yeah, so we are into a decreasing resistance right here. Decreasing resistance. We had a bullish channel right here that has been breached. So far, what we can say is that Bitcoin is going sideways for now. This is the top price, 94,755. This is the low price at 90,672. The high price, the low price, we are into this. When are we going to know that buyers are taking over and are chasing the price? We are going to know when we break this 94,755. And when are we going to know that no, it's the sellers that are pushing the price lower, that want to exit more than buyers want to get in? That price is going to be 90,672 right here. Boom. So this is a buy, this is a sell. So we just need, like a lion, we just need to wait until the antelope goes by us, and then we can decide to pounce on it. So this is for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum behaved pretty much the same way. We were going into a bullish channel. The bullish channel is gone. We are outside of it. So these lines should be red. And look at this perfection again. This one, boom, 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 boom. The low of the day was 3,050 for Ethereum, and our resistance, our support is at 3,057. So $7 off. So this is telling us that this is holding. This is holding. We saw this pattern right here making higher lows, and the highs were at the same level. We had a break. This was a buy. This did this, and this is doing this, but we are still above our trigger. There was money to be made here, and if you are still in it, this is still fine because it's still above support. It's still above support. So maybe maybe Ethereum is going to tell us that that there's another opportunity to get back in for another swing, and that other swing would be up to 3353 like it was in the past. Here we were disappointed a bit because we did not reach 3353. So that's a little bit disappointing right there. But maybe next time we are at least going to reach it. So maybe there is going to be a buy signal somewhere on the 1 hour chart. And yeah, this is going to be it. You see it? Whoops. You see? You see, this is on the 1 hour chart. This is where it is. Why do I know this is the price? 3,132.59. Why do I know this is the price? I didn't know 30 seconds ago. Why do I know now? Because the stock is telling me. How is it telling me? Because it's stopping here, stopping a bit lower, stopping a bit lower, stopping a bit lower, stopping the body of the candle here, body of the candle right here. So I am using the highest of those points. The highest of those points is right here, 3,132.59. This is on the 1 hour chart. And look at this here. Guess what? Higher lows. So what is the number? 3,132. Boom. Once we break this, I did not want to do that. Once we break this, boom, right here. This is going to be a buy signal on the 1 hour chart, which will be handy as a re-entry for those that got out. This will be a re-entry. Boom, right here, close to support. You know at what it's $70 of support on 3,000. That's pretty good for another swing to 33.53 hopefully. So bingo. So this is it. This is it for me today. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for interacting. Thank you for interacting. So this is interesting. Let me see in terms of the comments. Welcome. I've seen some people say that gold isn't a rising wedge, and rising wedge often break to the downside. Gold. Let me go on the 1 hour chart to see it a bit more. Well, you know, there's this that is happening. There's this that's happening. And we have our bullish channel support. This is what's happening. It looks pretty much, I'm not sure it's a rising wedge. It's pretty much a symmetrical triangle. It's going down pretty much as it's going up. So I would not conclude necessarily that this is going down. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, often break to the downside. No, I would not conclude that. It's pretty much, I think that chances are good on both sides. and we are into a bullish channel that has, you know, it has lasted, or it has last, I don't know, but I'm talking about the English language here. But yeah, it lasted a long time. Now we are temporarily maybe going down right here. So as soon as we get this line here broken, then it's all good. We should be going, we should be good for another move. So thank you very much, guys. So thank you for interacting. Oh, you mean on the daily chart? Yeah, but looking at the, well, depending on what you're looking at. Yeah, I don't know what they are using as, you know, maybe they are using something like this. Yeah, rising wedge. Yeah, but, you know, this is kind of conjecture, you know, until it breaks support or break that resistance. It's like conjecture. Well, is it going to do it or not? Well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, and when we do technical analysis, we like to wait for something objective, some facts, instead of, well, it should do this. Well, yeah, it should do this. It should do this, but is it doing it? So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. If you want a copy of those lines on your TradingView account, there is a YouTube membership that will allow you to do that. And there's another YouTube membership that will allow you to get into Discord. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.